My real mom still lives here," whispered my stepson, Ethan, one night. I laughed it off, thinking it was just the imagination of a young boy, until strange things began happening around our home. Jack watched the screen, his face drawn and tired. "I know, this has gone too far. We can't let her do this to him anymore." The next morning, Jack sat down with Ethan, explaining everything in simple terms. He told him that his Aunt Emma was sick, that sometimes her illness made her act in ways that confused people, and that his real mom wasn't coming back. Ethan was quiet, looking down at his little hands, and I could tell he was struggling to understand. "But she told me she's my mom. You can't send her away, Dad," he murmured, his eyes filling with tears. Jack hugged him tightly, his voice thick with emotion. "I know, buddy, but that was her way of trying to help you feel close to your mom. She loves you, just like we do, and we're going to help her get better." Later that day, Jack arranged for Emma to see a doctor. The process was painful. She protested, even cried, but Jack stayed firm, explaining that she needed help. Once she was admitted to the hospital, the house felt quieter, almost lighter. Ethan struggled at first. He'd ask about Emma, sometimes wondering if she was coming back. But gradually, he began to understand that what he'd believed wasn't real, and he started to make peace with the truth. One night, weeks after Emma had been admitted, Ethan came to me with a drawing. It was a picture of our family, including Emma with a big smile on her face. "I made this for her, Mom. Do you think she'll like it?" I hugged him close, feeling a warmth in my heart. "I'm sure she'll love it, sweetheart." But something strange continued to happen. Even though Emma was no longer in the house, the odd occurrences didn't stop. The toys still moved on their own. The kitchen cabinets rearranged themselves, and Isabelle's photograph continued to return to its original spot. One evening, as Jack and I were discussing these events, we heard a faint whisper coming from the hallway. We followed the sound, leading us to the attic. As we climbed the stairs, the whisper grew louder, almost like a song. We reached the attic and found the small door slightly ajar. Inside, the room was filled with a warm, golden light, and there, standing in the middle of the room, was a figure. It was Isabelle, her presence ethereal and serene. She looked at us with a gentle smile. "Thank you for taking care of my family," she said softly. I felt tears welling up in my eyes. "Isabelle, what do you want?" She looked around the room, her gaze settling on a box of her old belongings. I never got to say goodbye. I stayed to watch over them, to make sure they were okay. Jack stepped forward, his voice trembling. "Isabelle, we love you. We miss you every day, but we need to move on. We need to let you go." Isabelle's form flickered, her expression sad but understanding. "I know. I just wanted to be here for a little longer." With that, the light around her began to fade. "Take care of them," she whispered before disappearing completely. Jack and I stood there in silence, holding each other. We knew that Isabelle's spirit had finally found peace. As we descended the stairs, a sense of calm settled over the house. The odd occurrences stopped, and for the first time in a long while, our home felt truly at peace. Ethan continued to ask about Emma and occasionally about Isabelle, but we told him the truth in gentle ways that he could understand. We built new traditions and memories together, always keeping a place for the loved ones we'd lost in our hearts. It wasn't the journey I expected when I married Jack, but somehow we'd come out stronger on the other side, bound together not just by love, but by everything we'd faced as a family. The whispers of the past had quieted, and in their place we found hope and healing. Thank you for joining with us today at Ijeawele Tales and Stories. We believe every story is a bridge connecting hearts across continents. If you've enjoyed today's journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell to ensure you never miss our storytelling adventures. Share this video with someone who needs to hear a good story today. Thank you for sticking around. Your support means the world to us.